Well, it has been a very long time since I've recorded a video and talked. I could go ahead and make a video of me explaining where I've been and stuff, but I feel like that's just useless information because I keep saying the same thing. Today is a very special topic and a very special moment for me. I have been waiting for this moment for 3 years. 3 years, I think, since either 9th or 10th grade. Either one of those. I think 10th grade is when I started really getting serious about it. So I'm going to show you guys what it is. It's going to be a very special thing. It's going to be special. So I'm going to show you guys it right now. Alright, this is it. It's been waiting for the last 3 years. I'm about to show y'all. Y'all ready? Y'all sure? Alright, I'm gonna give a little drum roll. 3, 2, 1. Got a brand new camera, baby, and a brand new lens. Oh man. I opened this box before I even recorded the video because I was just too excited, man. Too excited to see it. But before I show y'all the camera and the lens and the brand and stuff, first of all, I just want to thank my older brother for buying both the camera and the lens. I had a little talk with him of why he should get it. I'm not gonna go into a full story of that, but I appreciate you, big bro. But let's get into the camera. I'm gonna open the bag and show you guys it right now. So I did do a brand switch and I'm gonna explain why. So I went from Nikon into a Canon.
You what? No. Wait.
Yes, I went from Nikon to Canon. I'll try to give 2 or 3 reasons. One of them is Nikon is not meant for recording vlogs at all. And I meant by the old ones. The current ones you could definitely record on without a doubt. But the old ones, it was just crappy. It was just bad. I couldn't handle it no more. Every time I watched a video that included that Nikon, I hated it. It looked so old. It looked like footage from the early 2000s, and that camera came out like I think like 2012 and stuff. Number 2, the color was just not great. The color was just not great no matter what. Even when I recorded it in low light situation or it was dark and I recorded during the nighttime, it was just bad. I had to turn up the ISO so high to a point that when I was editing the videos, it was just blurry every time I upped the brightness because that's how bad the color was. So that's why I switched to Canon, because Canon is known for having the best color. Alright, I'm editing this video. I wanted to show you guys real quick some of the photos from a Canon T4i. This is landscape photos in which they look absolute beautiful. I'm about to show you guys right now. Look how beautiful it is. It's like you don't need editing on these photos. You can just shade them, post them, or keep them as a memory. It's absolutely insane how Canon colors work. And I'm not glazing because it's Canon. That's just Canon. That's how they are. They've always been like that. So when I see something like this, it kind of blows me away because Nikon doesn't come close to this. It doesn't come close to this, even though they were competitors back then. I don't know about now, but back then they were. But look, just, oh my god, such beautiful photos, man. Anyways, back to the video. Without a doubt, Sony, we don't need to talk about Sony, because Sony, you have to color grade your footage. Here, you go ahead, it gives you that color. You don't got to do much when you're editing. You still got to go ahead and color grade a bit, but you don't got to do much compared to a Sony. And I'm a Canon boy, sorry Sony fans. The Canon camera I got, been researching this for 3 years, is the EOS Rebel T4i. Now this was released either 2012 or 2013. I'm gonna pop it up somewhere here to show you guys. I know you might say, oh, it was released the same time during the Nikon, but yeah, I gotta realize it's a Canon. Canon is always better than a Nikon. Everyone knows that. I researched this, found videos of it, saw vlogs, saw other videos and stuff, and I was like, yep, I wanted this. Now this wasn't my initial one I wanted. I wanted a 70D because the legendary Casey Neistat was using that camera during his legendary everyday vlogs during the 2015-2016 era. That camera was a little bit out of my budget. It was like $300 for that camera. So probably in the future I will get it, but for now I'll settle with the T4i. I also got a brand new lens. Instead of getting an 18x55 like the standard, I got a 10 to 18 millimeter. Now a 10 to 18 millimeter to me is by far better than an 18 by 55 if you're doing vlogging. I even consider a 10 to 22 probably better than a 10 to 18, but 10 to 18 was more, you know, cheaper to find and more accessible to find, rather than a 10 to 22 is kind of harder to find. This is great for vlogging. Vloggers will tell you a 10 to 18 is very good, and I'm excited to go ahead and film vlogs on a Canon now. Better video quality, better color. It's just, oh man, I'm relieved. After 3 years, I'm so relieved, and I'm proud that I finally have this in my hand. Let me go ahead and assemble this camera and show you guys what it looks like. So, taking off the caps of the front and the back, place it on the table, take off the cap from the camera. There you go. Now I'm gonna go ahead and attach the lens to the camera, and boom, this is how it looks. It looks absolutely beautiful. And another reason why I got this camera is because, hold up, I don't want to break it. Here we go. Boom, the LCD screen. Oh my, when I first discovered that cameras can do this, I was blown away. I was like, what? So the 70D had it, but like I said, it was more expensive. So the T4i has it. I was like, all right, babe, why not? You know, you could change it from this direction to this direction. If you want to see yourself while vlogging, you know, you go ahead and see yourself, which is a huge plus. My Nikon did not have that at all. And then if you want it back to, you know, normal, you just go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and run some footage for you guys right now, and I'm gonna show you the improvement. I test the video on this, and it's way better. Let me go ahead and show you guys the video quality on this. All right, 3, 2, 1. Boom. This is footage of the Canon EOS Rebel T4i with the 10 to 18 millimeter lens. Look how wide the 10 to 18 millimeter is. This is on 10 millimeters, and oh my god, it's super wide, way wider than the 18 millimeter for sure. Man, I can't wait to record a lot of videos on this camera and stuff. Another cool feature about this camera is when you put the lens on autofocus, you could touch the screen. The screen is touchable, which is crazy, and I love it. So basically, you touch the screen. If you wanted to autofocus on something, it will autofocus on that subject. And when it's autofocus, the lens doesn't make noise like my Nikon did, because every time it was on autofocus, that noise, it was so annoying. On Canon, it's not like that. It's not like that, and I love it. I love it so much. I'm gonna show you guys from a vlogging standpoint. I'm gonna reach out my arm to show you guys truly how wide the 10mm is. So this is like a normal, you know, but then when I extend my arm out, look how wide this is. Look how wide. It could capture this whole section here, part of the living room, bedroom, this whole table. It could capture the whole hallway entrance. It could capture that much, man. Oh my god. And then when you zoom into 18mm, you know, it's your standard 18mm, you know, simple, clean. But man, this camera, I will say, is way heavier than the Nikon for sure. So you're gonna have to have some arm strength, some stabilization on your arm to make sure that the footage is not shaky like this, you know. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I can't wait to record. So I keep saying that, but I truly mean it. I can't wait to record so many videos on this camera. Thank you to my older brother once again, man. I thank you. Anyways, I love ya. Love is my message. Stay safe out there. It's been Ibrahim by Jamoski, and I'm out. Peace. Yeah, I really gotta start doing this. It's past July 4th and y'all doing fireworks. And it's the little ones too, man. Come on. As soon as I press the record button, this is fireworks going off. Bruh, like, come on. I mean, I do have my mic on like the silent mode so that the noise can get reduced by a lot, but I still want no noise, man, and they just started doing this. We're not gonna be talking about that topic today. We're not gonna be talking about why I've been gone. Too much yapping.